Hello, good evening, and welcome to. Now can't remember how to stream, it's been such a long time. So, hopefully, it will work itself out and will work, and you'll get a No Man's Sky. Look! No Man's Sky. It works. There's no Mia this evening, only me. This is why you get No Man's Sky. And now I have to tab out of it, which kills it. Just typing in KJ's chat in case anyone wonders why I'm not talking. Richard! Hello! Hello KJ. Hello Lava. Hello lovely people. I'm going to tab back into the game because otherwise it really confuses it. Hello Matt. It's very strange streaming by myself. Can everybody hear me okay? Because I've had to update the stupidity that is Streamlabs. That might actually work, Richard, because it's all set up and it should work if CloudBot's working. Hello KJ. Hello Lava. Just because I always check. It's a C class and it's hideous. Well, lots of people have turned up, so yes, exactly. Hello, can you hear me? Right, what am I doing? God, it's a long time since I played this. So I'm going to go and do the weekend mission, and then I might potter about, and I'll show you my extensive gardens on my typo on my freighter as well. And I think actually you can guess what system I'm in. Look! Look, Lava! I'm in your system! With my lovely, weird interceptor. Oh, don't! I do hate it when they do that. You're flying away from the space station so you can call the anomaly, and the bloody freighter turns up, and then you can't call the anomaly because there's a space station in the way. Oh, for anyone not coming to the weekend, to the No Man's Sky meetup, I will be putting the questions for the quiz I have done online. But it won't be until after it's happened in real life. Just because. Right, let's go see if I actually have... Oh, look, I might actually have a weekend mission. I couldn't do it last week because every time I reloaded, I didn't have the mission. So I had the nice green sign, but I didn't have the mission. It was very weird. Hello, Moose! Yeah, fleet always gets in the way. The one that really annoys me is when you're extracting stuff. CloudBot's clearly not working. I might turn it off and turn it back on again. So you're clearly mining an asteroid field, and then a fleet turns up, and then you can't mine anymore. It's like, thanks. Right, I'm going to turn CloudBot off and then turn it back on again. Stupid thing. Hello, Gary. What are you doing up at 2 a.m? Not that I. That's really rude. Sorry, I didn't really like that. Oh look, they've unlocked more things since I've last been here. Right then. This is OG Gek, so first one with... Oh, it's hazardous flora. Never do this mission with me. I kid you not. Because I am so scribbly. I go to the planet, I'll spend an hour and a half wandering about doing nothing. And then eventually I might consider doing the actual quest. Yes, exactly that, Richard. Yay! So, what do people think Echoes might be? Oh, Gary's got Red Dead Redemption 1. I love that game. I have so many hours on that game on my Xbox, which is an original Xbox 360, whose controller I'm now using. It's like, oh. Right, first things first. Oh look, somebody else is with me on the quest. They'll get very, very bored and run away in a minute when I haven't done it. Or they'll just sit in the space station and wait for me to turn up. Oh look, it's an outdoor station. I shall still go and look at the multi-tool because I'm so well trained. No, it's perfectly fine. Yeah, see, I wondered about that. I haven't been keeping up with the thingy, ARG, because work's been horrendous. Oh look, it's pink and green. That's horrible. And it's a C-class. That's particularly horrible. That's fine. I'd still like to look at them because I've been very well trained. I'm amazed the person who's doing the quest with me is actually with me. That never happens. He's in for shock because I'm so bad at doing these quests. I will just pot him off. Everybody blames Lava. Poor Lava. Don't tell me it's a hazardous planet. No, it appears to be on fire, having a massive storm, something. Oh, there's a ground there. Oh god, it's one of these mountainous planets. Thanks, Hello Games. I do hate a mountainous planet for doing this quest. I can't see anything. Come on. Stop. The one thing I hate about these things is it's so hard to land them because they're so fast. Thank you. Oh. Extremely low pressure. That's good. Where's the... Oh. Don't eat me. Oi! Stop it. Bad Bone Cat. I'll get... What's it out? He'll kill you. Thank you. He's a tiny, tiny, tiny pet. But he's aggressive as hell. Oi, don't try and kill me. It's really rude. I'm not very good at killing things, and I'm about to lose my shield. Why can I not select anything? That's interesting. Yay, thanks! I'm back in my ship for a minute and work out why I can't select anything. Or do anything. What did it break? Do you know what? I'm gonna reload. I'm gonna start that again. Probably map because I haven't streamed for a really long time. See, that bit works. None of the rest of it works. Thank you for the sub map. Right, I'm gonna do it. Start again because everything in that just went horrendously wrong. And I'm now going to slurp my cup of tea. Oh, thank you, Lava. So at some point in September and or October, I haven't quite worked out which one. Oh, do you know, I've been playing this game since the start. And can I remember how to do stuff? No, of course I can't. Oh, I need to go. Right, I'm going to do this the other way round. I'm going to go to my freighter first. Yes, sorry. Getting myself distracted. Going back to the beginning. So sometime in September, October time, I've got a webcam coming. And I have, it's Kickstarter one. And it's got a 3D effect. That's not the right way of describing it. It has a pull-out on it. So you can pull the I don't want to say that because I'll get quoted by somebody. But you can pull the camera bit out and angle it down. So when that happens, I will start doing streams of art and also possibly streams of me whittling my spoon, which is not a euphemism for anything before you say it, Shunt. I'm tempted to make Shunt a mod just because he will then quote me. Right. Get out of your ship. Right then. So now, I have been playing this for so long, and I still can't work out how to do anything. I thought by now I'd know how to play this game. Right, 2 secs. I need to tab out. I'll be back in a second. Right then. Right, so this is my freighter. We'll do the freighter tour. Sorry, I'm being completely distracted by Shunt. Yes, Shunt. Everybody loves good whittling. Basically what happened was I wanted to make myself a spoon for my salt pig, which is not a euphemism, it's a thing for putting salt in. And the best spoons to use are wooden ones because metal spoons corrode because salt is corroding. So I couldn't find the spoon I wanted, and they were all really expensive. So I dug out a piece of wood and my standing knife, and I thought I'd make my own spoon. And then, having told my family I was doing this, my cousin sent me her wood carving set that she doesn't use anymore. So the theme of my ship is that the plants are taking over. So as you can see, there's plants, and then as you wander down here, there's more plants and grass and such like. And then you wander into here, and there's plants. And then in here, yes, there is no spoon. And then in here we have a garden. So it's got Nip Nip in it at the moment, quite a lot of it. And then bits of it are just breaking out left, right, and centre. And then you go back into this bit, which is set up as kind of general seating with added grass and drinks and dinner. I love the fact that Hello Games gave us things we could use for teapots and drink carafes, and if you scale them up, really big, weird industrial things. Hello, Mr. Blob. How are you doing, Mr. Blob? Yeah, Shunt has a spanner. Watch out. And then here we have an even bigger garden, which is massive and full of stuff, things on the walls and whatever, and an overseer and a specialist rover, which I still think is hilarious. That I have a Gek called Rover. Don't know what quest I've just picked up, we'll worry about that later. So in here there's all sorts of things. So there's bubbles in the men's state and various other things and whatever. And then here is a hoop for Gex to jump through. I can't remember, somebody game I saw fairly recently, it might have even been Moose's, has an entire deck that is just Nip Nip. And also a lot of venom sacs as well. It's like, what? And yeah, and you wander over here in the future processor, and then here you've got all the industrial processing things, which I never ever use because I always forget. And then don't put your tainted metal in one of these and then warp, because it will disappear. And then we have a nice empty space with nothing in it because I haven't decided what to put into this bit yet. Where's... oh, they're around the corner. So back through the plants. Yeah, I probably will come to regret it, but, you know, never mind. Right, where's my overseer gone? So, where am I find my overseer? I have assistant Gran as well. So, assistant Gran, which I think is hilarious. I'm not going to do those now, I can't be bothered. And then I spent a happy time just playing with all the stuff you could put down. So I just created a kind of gallery of stuff you can put down. And there's also... oh, I took it down. There's also masses of posters on everything, because it's fun. Yeah, my Gran works. And also, I don't know how I managed to do that, but I put the poster down and it disappeared into the wall. It's like, thanks! But never mind. And then the plant's taking over, so basically what I'm doing is every time I come back to my ship, I put a piece of grass down just to make it look like it's not on top of you. Come on, Geg. So it's basically taking over. Right. But I did a b-ball with this freighter. It was the... Where the hell's my ship gone? Why is it parked there? That's really confusing. So... I can't remember what I was going to say. Brain's gone. No, it's gone. Don't know what I was going to say. Senior moment, clearly. Right. Now I'll go and redo the weekend mission. I started a new save, actually. A new permadeath save. Because I realised I haven't done the story in the game for absolutely ages. And it's changed so much in the last, 2 years. I'm just if you hear weird noises, it's because I'm pouring my Jumanji tea into my mug, which isn't a No Man's Sky mug at the moment. Right then, let's try this again. See, it's got people in there. I love the fact that there are other people in this game. I think that's fantastic. And I love the fact that you can stand in the Nexus and there'll be loads of people about and you can do this, that and the other. What I don't like is I don't like doing missions with other people. Oh, I'm so bad. So, why would you do that? So they're just going to sit there. Can I do it without getting anybody else? Yes! Right. Let's swim away. Yeah, definitely other people. I'm very much like that. So the No Man's Sky meetup is next Sunday. So not this coming Sunday. It being Friday here still. Actually, no, it's Saturday morning now, but not tomorrow. The weekend after, 27th, is No Man's Sky meetup. And the worst thing about that is people. It's not that I love you all to death. You're absolutely lovely. But I like my own space. I'm not very good at being in groups of other people. I tend to get very, very nervous. So, that'll be fun. Right, let's try this again. Yes, shunt, definitely. Ew, people. Ugh. Let's not have people. People are bad. No, that's not true. People are lovely. Just not very good with other people. Oh, kind of regret this. Target planet reached. Can't see the target planet to reach it. Oh look, it's put me in a completely different place from last time. Right. Oh, don't fall out of you. Stay. Right. Let's feed the murder crab. So not only is it in the middle of a storm, but it's got dangerous murder crabs on it as well. Yay! Right, you can protect me. How am I going? That way. Wolfie! Hello, Wolfie! How are you, Wolfie? Hello, T! Hello, Atlas! Yes, we are live. I don't do videos, I only do live. Where's the... oh, it's over there. Oh, they've fixed it. So I'm currently on experimental, and for absolutely ages, I haven't been able to mark anything, because when I try and mark it, it puts a marker down, which isn't very helpful. You don't want a marker, you just want a circle of something. It's like, so annoying. But I moved into experimental because I'm hoping they fixed it, and therefore we don't have the trouble we had before, where every time I did anything, the game crashed. Oh. Yes. But yes, I'm hoping now that that's fixed. Yeah, actually, why am I doing this? There's a cave behind me. I could just go into the cave and do it. Lovely to see you, T. And thank you for dropping in. Don't worry if you can't stay. I think it was Moose who pointed out I could do this. And yes, I could use the gauntlet, but might as well just do it this way. Oh yeah, I ought to go and find a nice multi-tool and try that, John. Rather than... that rock disappeared in front of me. So apparently on experimental, according to KJ, who is the authority of such things and will probably know, the last experimental patch fixed the decal issue. Actually, we could look at my multi-tool and have a look. Goes against everything not to scan it. Yeah, for anyone who missed it earlier, Mia's not playing this evening because she's had her son with her for 2 weeks now, and he went home. He went back to his job yesterday, and she didn't get very much sleep, so she decided to take the evening off. But we'll be back next week, probably with some more Sock Boy or something along those lines. Did he make it? Did he come into that? Oh no, he didn't. So it's really weird. So Leylabs is in the cave with me, but the pet is above me. It's very weird. But yes, we will be back. Is that... it looks fixed to me. I know it's a bog standard one and very boring because it's like normal. Mia's not playing No Man's Sky, no. So she's just playing other games, which is why we've been playing other things. Let's see if any of the other multi-tools... I don't think this multi-tool actually does anything, so I won't try and do anything with it. It looks alright. See, there's nothing in it. And it's a C class. Yes, Sackboy Adventure. It's on, um, well, it's on my PS4, so, yeah, so it looks alright. And now I have to remember which multi-tool it is. It's the one that's actually got stuff in it. Hello, small snail boy! See, that's the quickest way of doing that mission. Is to come into a cave and just do it straight like that. Now I have to go back and work out where the hell I left my ship. Where is my ship? Oh, come on, Jiggly. What's it? Stop it. Lost in the cave for the rest of my life. Come on, move, little Gek. There's no outside. There's only inside. Come on, Gek. You can do it. Or you can run out of jetpack power and fall down the mountain. Yay, I've escaped! Right, where the hell did I leave my ship? If in doubt, escape. Hello, little one. I have a load of pets, and this little guy is still my favourite because he's super aggressive and tiny. Excellent. There you go. So hopefully the next update, when it comes out, will fix your multi-tools, which is good. So how's everybody doing this fine evening? And thank you very much to the Brits who are still awake. My multi-tool is direct in-game. Yay. Excellent! Glad to hear it. Yeah, I have terrible trouble walking past things and not scanning them. Hey, murder crabs! Hello, Fargo. Welcome back. Oh! Okay, yes, correct. I'm always amazed I can type anything with autocorrect on. I used to own a Samsung phone a really long time ago that every time I wrote "and," changed it to abduction, which makes a lot of text really weird. And I had to explain this to a bunch of people that my phone was not trying to suggest I had been abducted. Right then, what else have we got? Oh, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do any of that. Right, what should I do? Let's go. Let's go to my settlement. I haven't been to my settlement for absolutely ages. Probably get killed by all the sentinels. Yep, 2:36 AM here, Atlas. Well, yes. So the answer is my autocorrect probably. So I don't do it at the moment because the guy who runs it has been ill. But we used to play Call of Cthulhu, like D&D tabletop game, but all in the imagination without, um, a board or physical characters. It's all in your head, but it still uses a D10, D20 system. So my search history on Google must be completely weird because it's got weird things in it, like what sort of tracked vehicles did they have in the 1930s? And the answer to that is a Scottish gentleman went to Canada and built basically a snowmobile with tracks on it to use to take school children to school. And I had to Google that because I wanted my character to have a tracked vehicle in 1930s Scotland that we could use to escape from the bad guys. And it went really well, and I had one, and it was fantastic, and it got rolled down a mountain without us in it, and I didn't have it. So that's how long that lasted. Oh, wrong button now. So yes, we have a lot of weird things where we look them up. But I've no idea why my phone always changed and to abduction. What's funny now is my phone knows what I'm going to type into Moose's chat channel. So first thing in the morning when I wake up, Moose is usually streaming, so I write hello Moose and chat, and it's already worked that out, and it's like, yeah, I do that a lot. And then you can tell who comes into the chat when, because that's what my phone will always go to when I've typed in hi. It's very funny. Nobody's attacking me. Something's wrong. Oh, does anyone else have that weirdness? Well, that's new. So this planet has changed since I first started the settlement here, because there were not crabs on this planet originally. It's like, what? There's a giant crab on my planet now. I also have forgotten all of the animals. Right, where am I going? Where's my thing? Don't know what's going on. This is not as good as typos. Right then, what should we do? A small group of citizens seek your permission to begin an expedition. There was a recent conflict between pirates and the Theta fleet in the upper atmosphere. They proposed to harvest the scrap and salvage from fallen remains. My settlement has got crabs, yes. It does sound itchy, you're quite right. Every system changed, they added a planet and reset. Yeah, exactly, that's exactly it. I might authorise their mission, because why not? The debt is not enough to even worry about. It'll probably be gone by the time I get back. Oh look, sentinels. Let's get the useless thing. This is so useless in a fight. Get out of the way. Oh, piss off, Sentinel. I don't know whether it's somebody. Oh. So, my multi-tool. Actually, that's one thing that'd be nice if they fixed. So, I cannot reload my multi-tool using X if there's anything else near me that I can select. Because it will also always default to that first. Oh, I hate Scatter Blaster. I am sorry to say I am one of the few people who hates the Scatter Blaster. Look! Look, mate! Shoot them! Don't stand there! Oh, wrong button. Don't do that now. They're not any particular hardship, but the thingy, the mech doesn't fight if I'm in my settlement. He just wanders around and gets stuck in things. It's just not exactly helpful. Right, where's the other one? Come here, you. Right, thank you. Right, let's deactivate the kit. But don't deactivate him, he just wanders past you again and it's a real pain. Oh, also, this is in 256 and is always on fire. Richard says I've still not upgraded my multi-tools mods yet. It's still an A class on it and does 19.5k damage. Can't wait to see what it does with 6 times X classes on it, or 3 times, yeah. To be honest, I've no idea what mine does, I just play it. If everything dies eventually, I don't really care. Right then. Let's go. Oh, wrong button. See, you can tell I've been playing other games because I've just tried to look at the map. And I'd like to point out there is no map because it's not that game. It's like, what? Right, let's go see if there's sentinels in my house. So, welcome to the museum. I created a little museum when I was trying to teach myself how to do building. So it's not glitch building because none of this is actually a glitch, it's all just straight. But I was trying to work out how to do stuff. So, look at the bloom effect on that, that's a bit bright. So, I basically created a little kind of worshipful tower of Gex. So if you're a Gex hater, you'll hate this place. Because it's a worshipful tower of Gex. And then over here, we have the bar with bars and cement packets being used as crisp packets because you can bring them down. And then you have a seating area with mushrooms because every Gex likes a mushroom. Yeah, Richard says, yeah, I play games on a rolling shift. I'm always screwed on buttons when I switch for a week. Yeah, so I've been playing Diablo 4 on the controller for the last month or so. So I keep looking for the map. So the map is back button on my Xbox controller. So if I keep doing it, you'll know why. It's because it's really weird. And then I also, on keyboard and mouse, I've been playing Diablo. No, I've been playing Elder Scrolls Online, which I play most of the time, and also Baldur's Gate 3. So in Baldur's Gate 3 today, I couldn't find something because I'm in completely the wrong game. And it's like, yeah, I know what I'm doing, honest. Right, so in dedication to Biderback, who actually loved the Gek in a box, I have a box with some cushions in it and a hooker pipe for the enjoyment of Gex, and then I have a timeout box if you've upset somebody who should be in that box, and then we have a thing for selling things, and then up here we have a corner bar for putting stuff on and more crisp packets and drinks and whatever, a bit of thing, and some nice bedding with added blankets, and a heating unit in case you get really cold on a massively hot planet that's on fire most of the time. Yeah, I know, doesn't make any sense. Not sure why there's a pipe in the middle of the floor. Shall worry about that later. It might be something to do with the bit down here. So down here is my... No, I have no idea why there is a pipe in the middle of that floor. Thanks. Go away. Right, so down here we have the museum. So we have a tree in a little pot with some lights on it. An expanding box. I need to come back and do some more stuff with this because we've had a lot more things we can do since I built this. Some tiny bombs in a box, I have no idea. A tiny specimen in a box. A thingy. And then various other things, which is me working out that you can put a thing on a thing and then stick a thing to a thing. Lots of things. And if you go this way, up the stairs, there's a landing pad on the outside of the door. If you come up here, I have to say most of the time I just jetpack up, but you know, we have our base teleporter and save beacon, which we no longer need because of course the game saves itself. And then an automatic feeder, which I thought looked kind of like a cryogenic chamber. And then various bubble mixture things, and up here some carpeting, and then we have a bath for Gex. I had to make it look, I had to put the rugs around it because otherwise it doesn't look right. It looks just really weird. And then in here there is another bed just for Gex with its heater or fan, depending on how you're feeling, and some more drinky poos. It's my Gek is not drunk all the time. Wow. Yes, Junt says, I pretty much only played No Man's Sky since launch, but have Starfield soon, and Stalker 2 later in the year. So I am not buying Starfield when it comes out, because I cannot afford it. But I will get it eventually, because I have a lot of Bethesda games, and I think they're really fun. But, yeah, I cannot justify paying any more money. Excellent, well done. Congratulations on the S-Class. I have bought Lords of the Fallen, so I will be streaming some of that. And then up here you've got a slightly scary glass roof with a terrace with lots of drinks on it and whatever. And then over here, a seating area for watching the world go by, which doesn't protect you from the storm. And gigs still look really weird in those chairs, but never mind. Ah, well done. And then down here we have another little bit, which is basically the storage area with the illicit Nip Nip buds in it. And usually, and I do not know why, but usually there is a sentinel stuck in it. And then out here we have got a bit for sticking a geck in, which I still think is really weird. I'll put my... Yeah, see, I really want Starfield, but I'm gonna have to wait. So... yes, so Starfield is the new Bethesda game, which will probably have the same problem with lots of glitches and stuff in it. For instance, there's still glitches in Elder Scrolls Online, which has been out for like 10 years or something ridiculous like that, but yeah. Wolfie, you wouldn't... Yeah, you just need to look at my Steam library, not including all the other libraries I've got. It's like ridiculous. And then up here we've got my power room with all my batteries in it and general stuff. There's a hole in the wall. Oh yes, there's a hole in the wall. I've forgotten about that. And then the other end over here. Oh, oxygen. Not that they need it, because it's probably already too much in my storage boxes. I like that. Moose, you do not have a games library, you have a museum. And then here, lots of storage boxes. And, this before I knew that you could shrink them down, and I never learned to do that. Oh look, it's all going back. My wall's going back. And then up here are the other rank of storage boxes. But as per, they've grown, and this thing has batteries in it. I just thought it'd be really funny to have a little kind of box that you can't really get into, but has, you know, storage in it. So I think it's got like 3 or 4 batteries in it. Right then, what should we do? Should we do a freighter? Not the one in this system though, because I've done it like 20 times and we're not doing it again. That's impressive, Wolfie. Right, let's go back to where my freighter is. Which I think is a new system. Wrong button. See, if I could afford a new Xbox, I'd probably buy one. And actually, if I could afford a new Xbox, I'd just be buying Starfield. Thanks, Richard. Right then. Oh, hang on. Before I do this, I'm going to go and look at what's the state of my inventory and put things in boxes. I have the activate planetary probe thing that I never used because I like not knowing what's on them. Oh yeah, this has got more plants in it as well. What's in my exosuit? Nothing very much. Right. Let's see what I can put back in stuff. I do not need. Wrong button. You can tell I've been playing something else. It's like, click a button, nothing happens. So. You do not need those. No, there's nothing in that one. I spent, when they changed the size of the inventory, I spent about an hour moving stuff around. I was like, oh, wrong button. A button is the wrong button in this game. Oh, my terrible OCD for stuff. Let's put that in there. Not sure we need it, but we do it anyway. Yeah. Can anyone tell that I'm a bit of a hoarder? Bit absolutely mad. It's not in there. Where the hell did I put that? Every so often I get a bit kind of, oh, I've put far too much stuff in it. And I go away and I make a lot of safe devices and hand them out in the space station because I feel a bit guilty about the fact that I've got, like, a bunch of boxes full of stuff. Right then. So I have my PC, which is what I'm playing on at the moment, but I also have PS4, which was given to me by Mia and Bider and Moose and a couple of other people, and I love it, and they were so nice to me. Did I bring? Oh, wrong button now. Yes, I did bring them with me. That's not what I want to do. I want to do. Oh, by the way, last time I looked, they oh, come on now, you can do it. They'd gone back to giving out free ones. Just contemplating changing ships. But actually what I might do... But there's not much in there. That's fine. Okay. I won't change ships. Right then. Go away. I think those traitors are following me. which says, and my PC has been broken for over a year and stuck on my laptop. Oh dear. Can't afford another PC at the moment. Been tracking down what failed on my motherboard, getting close. I do know the one of the most that failed and still testing to make sure that nothing shorted out and burnt. Oh, that's terrible. My in the middle of the lockdown, I decided that I would buy myself a new graphics card and a new motherboard and a new chip to get to upgrade my PC. Basically, took out most of it, bought new stuff, put it in, um, and the old motherboard's always been a bit crappy, so I took the old graphics card off the old motherboard, and the whole slot came away with the graphics card. And it wasn't that it was stuck or I was pulling it out or anything. It was literally I undid the clips, and as I undid the clips, the whole thing just fell apart. And I gave the 1070 graphics card to Galarag, who then realised it was too big to fit in his entire machine, so had to buy a new case. It's like, but he did get a 1070 for free, so. And I got a 3060 Ti, and it's still a great card. Right then, let's put the stuff we do not need on the starship. Now when we do the cheating thing of putting that in there. Oh, I don't need those either. What's something else? Right then. I don't know what this one is going to be because this is a brand new system. It'll probably be one of those really chaotic ones which is like massive and then I spend a lot of time being lost. I am not going to read all the dialogue. Yay! Come on, open the door. You know, I've never actually picked up those supplies. It's never occurred to me. There's a hand in the middle of nowhere. See, 960 is not bad. There's a disembodied hand. I will stop and open everything. So, sorry. I'll apologise now and I'll waste your time just opening things. Oh, by the way, the system multi-tool in this system is one of those snipery-nosed, hideous C-classes. Let's not stand next to that when we do that. Is there anything actually in here? Oh, it's jelly. Which might mean there's sentinels in here. Or there's nothing at all, depending on... I can't remember which system it's in, and I should have saved it. One of the systems I was in, I did a freighter, and there was nothing. There wasn't anything. It was empty apart from boxes and missing crew. It's very strange. I think, Richard, is that people were conned into that thing where they had to have the latest, greatest card. And of course, it's not necessary to have the latest, greatest card. For instance, the 480s are nowhere, not even close to being as good as the 3060s are, but everybody wants the latest card. There's a Gek with a gun wandering about. Oh god, don't blow yourself up now. I know this is unnormal and therefore it's not very scary, but you know, it's still... It's also very quiet, it's quite peaceful at the moment. Doesn't mean the scary thing, live in the corner. Yes, I don't want to read your log, go away. Violent behaviour? Wow. So I still go into every room and do everything and whatever. Even though I don't need to, because I think I've got everything actually you can get from this thingy. Except I realised that I didn't have all the bulkheads on my freighter, so definitely worth doing it. Very, very quietly. Just very quietly, wandering through the corridors. I'm the only one here. Welcome back, John. I am currently in a freighter with nothing in it, by the look of it. I would assume that there'd be something in here. Oh. Wow, it's the first time I've ever managed to shoot something first time. It's worth it for the nanites, even though I realise that I'm a cheaty person, have been doing the great sell-off of nanites. Which is basically go to a pirate station, buy the salvage packets or whatever the hell they're called, get the X-Last thingies out of them. See you later, Lava. Thank you very much for the raid and the great stream, and I will see you soon. Good luck with the hunting. Where the hell am I going? Oh, there was some stairs, wasn't there? Somewhere over here. Oh, that's where I came. I'm now lost in the freighter, and I can't look at the map because there isn't a map. We won't be using it. Right, there you go, stairs. It's the wrong game for a map. Why did you not use the stairs? You stupid gag. No, look, now you don't use the stairs. Stop using the stairs. Right, I'm just going to have a drink of water. Hello, Tamarfa. Wow, lots of jellies. I'm sure I missed one. It's really weird doing one of these with your headphones on, because all I can hear is a rustling. It's like, what the hell? Oh! Shunt said, No Man's Sky Glyph Exchange on Reddit have a multi-tool competition starting tomorrow. What's the competition? Finding multi-tools? Beating Lara to a multi-tool? Beating Shunt to a multi-tool? I have a planet, I have a system that's called Captain Steve or something along those lines, and that's got quite a nice multi-tool on it. Multi-tool on it, even. Yes, I will look in the boxes. Wow, Nip Nip. Clearly a Gex system. Oh, best one. I think it's on a vote system, runs for about a week. Excellent. I'll have to go to Reddit and have a look. Every time I log into Reddit, it says, You have not been here for ages. Please re-log in. Yes, I know. Weird, freighter. It's like two massive rooms. With a lot of cupboards in the middle. Oh, thank you, Lava. I was going to look it up. Tomorrow says, Hello, streamers, Wonder Traveller Entity. How are you? How's it going? How are you feeling? I'm feeling great. How are you? I've had a nice long week. I've done loads of work, and now I get to play games all weekend and basically ignore everything else. Though at some point I do have to do the washing up, because if I actually want to eat some dinner, I need to actually make the space in order to cook something. And I can't afford a takeaway. It's that terrible thing of the, like 1 week to go before you get paid. So I get paid next week, which is fine. But at the moment, don't expect me to be able to buy anything or do anything or go anywhere. Can't afford it. So, nope. Well, look at all those things I haven't opened yet. Thanks, Google. That's why we have a lava. What else have I missed? Sorry, it's very boring. I'm doing the box round. Right then, let's go. Look through the pink door. Oh look, more Nip Nip. Does that mean that Lava's an international spy? Oh, wrong button. Yeah, so that's what I would normally do, but my hands are full with a controller and a game. So thank you very much for that. Suit lady's being very quiet. International man of misery. I love it. That's why door I came in by. Where am I going out? Right, done that one. Done that one. Where am I going? I've read that. Okay, so that's the door I came in by, I assume. Okay. So there's got to be another door around here somewhere. Or I've just got myself into my first ever tangled up, never to get out again. Get lost in a dungeon, in a freighter for the rest of his life. Oh, hello. Whee! No, get off the ladder. Bad Gek. Put it down. Yes, I do talk to my games. Always talk to my games. My mum, who used to ride horses, so we had, my sister's got horses, and my mum used to ride horses, and she would talk to the car as though it was a horse. It's like, it's not going to respond. You can get a horse to do something, or a dog, or a cat, or whatever. A Ford Cortina is not going to listen. Though, actually, that Ford Cortina probably did listen. It was ancient. Bits of it used to fall off at inappropriate moments. And by that I mean when driving down the road, kind of inappropriate moments. Much like the Land Rover, did very similar things. What's around this corner? There's nothing to attack me in here at all, apart from a barrel. At which point that's my own fault. Oh, what are you going to have for lunch then, Lava? I had peanut butter and strawberry jam sandwiches. I'd like to point out that I'm 55, and therefore I can eat what the hell I like, even though it's probably not very good for me. I was in the middle of a meeting. I was having that terrible thing that happens a lot in local government and things, which is not nothing against local government because I love my job, but that thing where you finish a meeting, you've got 5 minutes before the next meeting. It's not long enough to have lunch, but you're starving and people can hear your stomach rumbling. So I just made the sandwich that I could find. And it was like, I'm such a healthy adult. I suppose it was peanuts, so they're not bad for you. Fish or pork. You can have both. I'm going to try it. I'm going to do fish and chips tomorrow. I really, really fancy chips. I haven't had chips for absolutely ages. But as I own an air fryer now, you can do really good chips. You can have... No, if you do all of those mixed together, that's one way of doing it. You can mix pork and fish. It's not necessarily a very good idea, but... Depends if you put a lot of spices in it, it'd probably be lovely. I'm making myself hungry now. Don't. The only peril in this fighter is me blowing myself up with the barrels. Or freezing to death, depending. Oh, barrel. Very quiet freighter. Right, I've been to these two. That's very strange. I can hear a fire engine or a police car, and I'm wearing noise cancelling headphones. But yeah. Where am I going? Oh, I'm going that way. Clearly, I'm going that way. Whee! I love those things. Danger jellies. Oh, come on, little game. You can shoot it. You can tell I've been playing other games. Why can I not hit that? Right, thank you. It's big as a barn door. Can't hit it. Look, I got given projectiles just in case I needed them. I've only got 24,000 now. It's not been the most exciting freighter. Oh, there's a jelly stuck in the ceiling. That might be the most exciting bit, is that there's jelly stuck in the ceiling. For anyone who, I'm going to go back to the, sorry, I realised I wasn't saying anything. So, the, No Man's Sky meetup, which is next weekend, Starman is going to turn up dressed as like a Gek. He's done a Gek, mock-up is the wrong word, cosplay. But what's really funny is that he's 6'1" or thereabouts. So that'll be fun. Very, very tall Gek. It isn't a party without Jelly getting stuck in the ceiling. Yes, that's very true. When I was a kid, my sisters and so I have two sisters. My sisters and I were banned from eating jelly for under any circumstances by my mum, because you gave us jelly and it made us laugh so much to the point where you just spit jelly over things. Yeah, Jant is a little far. Just a little. I mean, well, hopefully Miyogi will make it, and if he does, hopefully he will be live streaming it, much like he did last year's. So hopefully we will have. Where the hell am I? Oh, I'm going that way. I'm hoping that there will be people live streaming it, so everybody can join in. And I have some I have some stuff for various people who are going to the meetup, and if there's any left afterwards, I will post them to people if they're happy to give me their addresses. But there will be more of that later, because I don't want to tell anybody what they are until the quiz. Oh, I don't need to go over there and do that. But I will read this quickly. Personal bioscan last detected 5 days ago on weapons control. 3 others present. Biometric readouts indicates entirely entity partially decomposed. Lovely. Just what we need. No, because so far I will put a picture in. Actually, if you go to Moose's Discord and look in the arts and crafts section, there is a picture of the spoon as of last week. It's changed quite a bit. I did consider making a wooden spoon for the runners-up in the quiz, but as the quiz is normally a party of like 5 or 6 people, the ability for me to do 5 or 6 spoons in less than a week is unlikely. Yay! Cargo Mike Bulkhead. Now, I mean it lovingly to the game, but that was a very dull freighter. Right. I'm going to go. Oh, I can't have it in. It's a pirate system. So I need to go to a non-pirate system. Break out the phone. I don't actually know whether my chainsaw license is still valid. And the answer is probably no. And yes, I did have a chainsaw license because I was an archaeologist. And sometimes it's necessary to cut things down. Oh, there's a 3-star GEC system. Let's go there. Phone City Outback still having signal issues. Oh dear. These ships look really strange when flying through, um, like warping, because it looks like it's cut the island off. You need a fight. Excellent. Let's kill some pirates. You don't necessarily need a license. Actually, you might need a license, but you definitely need training to do it. I don't know if you actually do need a license anymore, but you used to need a license because it's quite easy to cut yourself up with a chainsaw, or cut other people up with a chainsaw. So you used to need a license to prove that you've been trained on how not to cut people up with a chainsaw. I don't know whether you still need it. I also had training on how to use a ladder. And yes, I am serious. And I used to have to do ladder training once a year, just in case the ladder changed. And I needed to therefore... Oh, will you get out of the way? I'm going to shoot you. Yes, I used to get ladder training. Now I just have to do health and safety stuff, rather than just landing up. Where are you, horrible pirate? Of course you're out of range. Okay, so now there's a button you can do to toggle on or off the finding your target and sticking to it. I cannot get that to work on an Xbox controller. It won't let me toggle it. So I just have it on the Z button. So while I'm doing this, I'm holding down Z. Was that it? Yay! Oh, I don't think I'll be bothered to go and get my reward. I might just leave it to it, which will really confuse it. A single pieced ladder used for getting into a hole rather than climbing up something, though you do climb up it to get out. So we did a project where we were doing a lot of pits, and they were basically where the Saxon people of Southampton were throwing their rubbish. So what they used to do is to dig a really deep a really deep hole even, and then they'd fill it up with rubbish. So when we came to excavate it, it was full of really interesting stuff because it was full of all their rubbish, including things like we found in one of the pits a 6-inch long golden hairpin, and it was a beautiful piece, and it was basically like a quill, so it had a carved end that made it look like a feather, and it was amazing, and that was in the cesspit, and the person who it belonged to probably dropped it and then went, oh screw that, I'm not going down there to get that. It was amazing. Yes, I am going to go and look at the multi-tool in a minute. Oh, it's an enormous pistol. Rifle. They look like funnel cakes. Ugh. But it's grey and it's C-class. That's horrible. I did a dig there when I was a kid. It's one of the reasons why I got into archaeology. It's Jorvik. Oh, sorry. Wrong button again. Right, what did I pick up there? Picked up some C-class rubbish that I don't care about. Some neural ducts. Some deathly remains. And some nip-nip. And a bulkhead. Oh! Anyone want an exotic? In slightly sickly yellow. Don't like it. Can I say this because I'm amongst friends? I don't like exotics. I don't like how they fly. It really annoys me. Oh god, and there's a turtleneck hauler. Poor thing. I did old Time Team. Time Team is alright. The only problem with it is because it's a TV series rather than actual archaeology. It's better than it. Much better than it was. But they used to make you do things like 4 times. It's very hard to find the same thing 4 times. So you can find it once, which is fine. But finding it again, a bit hard. I'm trying to think of my favourite find. I'm not entirely sure I have one, but when I first started working for Southampton Council, I was an archaeologist, and we did a excavation in a banana warehouse. We are an importing city. We import a lot of things, including bananas, and it was a medieval, because it was on the waterfront. See you later, Jean. I hope the dentist is easy and no problem. I hate the dentist. Though in the UK, trying to get a dentist is appallingly awful. And quite hard. Right then, I'm going to go and visit this undiscovered planet. Anyway, going back. Yes, see you later, John. Have fun. So when we were digging this warehouse up, it was where the medieval ships came in, and it was a warehouse in medieval period, which is the 1500s thereabouts. And they were importing all sorts of amazing stuff from all over Europe. So we had glass dishes from. So they survived because the water table is really high, that end of Southampton. So we were pulling out complete glass dishes from Venetian art from the Middle Ages, or medieval and whatever, and pottery from Holland, and we had a jar that possibly could have been a spice jar. It didn't have anything in it, but it could have been a spice jar because the style would make it Middle Eastern, and a whole load of other stuff, and that was amazing. And everybody thinks archaeology is a very glamorous thing, and I'm standing in a pair of waders, chest up, chest height, water, just wearing a pair of big rubber gloves, pulling stuff out of the ground, out of the water, because they're about to close the site down. And it's like, yeah, that's what I was doing. Right, I never ever check planets before I go to them. So we will go and see. It appears to have orange water, which is a bit of a shame. Ah! Oh, it's got bubbles. It looks quite fun. What's the betting that it's got really annoying sentinels? It does have red water, which is a bit of a shame. Never mind. It's got bubble grass. Bilious storms, minimal sentinels, rich flora and abundant fauna. And bubbles. Oh, and it's got pineapples. Hello, pineapple. That's a very posh pineapple. Hello, posh pineapple. Right, so even though he's a pesky little git, I will get my cuddly pet out. He's not very cuddly, he's got spiky bits. So. Oh, it's got those weird spiky, they look like, what's the spiny, jellyfish, not jellyfish, sea urchin called? I've forgotten. I don't think it's a spiny sea urchin, but you know, looks vaguely like it. And massive trays. And worms. You know, after all these years, all 7 years, I still love coming to a planet that nobody else has been to. Hey lads, will you get out of the way? Now I can see that. Yes, and I will scan this little thing. Don't shoot at it, you twit. Right, I'm going to have a quick wander around here, see what I can see. And then I might go to bed, because it's like 3:45 in the morning. And I'm sure I need to get up for something. Moose, for instance. Oh, see, it is quite a cool planet. It's a shame it's got red water, but I do like a bubble. Hello. What are you doing? Oh no, got the wiggle. Nah. It's not. Well, okay, yes, it is red, but it's not too bad. Something slightly weird about red water, but never mind. Oh, it's got white tree. That's weird. Not seen that before. So it's got red bubble grass and white trees. That's new. See, look, I've been playing this game since its launch on PC, and I've not seen that before. I don't know what that pineapple's on. Geronimo! Kick in a hole! I will scan everything. Not going to do it now because it's a bit unfair to anybody who's watching. Oh, the run button. The run button on Diablo 4 is B. It's not B in No Man's Sky. So this is what I normally do on a new planet, is I land my ship and wander off. And I've been doing that since the game came out. So for me it's perfectly normal. Though nowadays it's lovely that you can call your ship. So apart from two different sorts of worms, why can I not scan it? So apart from having slightly weird Fanta coloured water, Laylabs, what are you doing? Get out of the way. It's not a bad planet. Until the storms turn up, and then of course it's a terrible planet, but... Right then, I'm going to go over here. I have a desire to go and scan that tree. Oh, they're the same as those trees. Oh, right then, I won't scan that tree. What I will do though, is I will go and stand over here. Look that way, Gek. Go into camera mode. Look, I've got a red and purple Gek and a red and purple landscape. As far as you can see them at all. So if everyone wants it, it's Eisentam, surprisingly enough, and those are its coordinates. And I will then take my opportunity to go away and do something else. So I'd like to say thank you very much to everybody. Let's see if there's anybody. See, I can't what's the thing? I can't raid, but I can find somebody else to raid, and then we can wander over. I don't know who's on at this time of night. Oh, there's somebody called Nella Noodle on. And according to my Firefox, somebody called KJ on, which I think is slightly unlikely. Is there anybody? Oh, TSS is playing. It's live. So we could go and raid TSS. He's playing Avon Colony, Nervous or to Relax on PlayStation 5. So if you want to go over and give him a Nella raid, just as a quick thingy, not a No Man's Sky stream, but here you go, here's his link. And I'd just like to say thank you very much to everybody who came to watch a Gek potter about. And thank you to KJ and Lava for the raid. And I will see you next week when hopefully we will have a Mia as well. And we'll probably be playing Sackboy or something along those lines. So I will see you all later. Have fun. Come on, Gek, wave. And I'll see you later.